Now you're probably menacingly tapping your fingers and wondering, how do I find these $1,000,000 products, these gold mines? I want to definitely find something I can scale, but every time I do product research on my own, nothing appeals to me, nothing speaks to me, everything seems really lame or saturated. And I really do believe the best ways of finding winning products are using two different methods. And hey, if this ever changes, we'll update the course, you'll be Gucci. So as of right now, my two favorite methods are using PP ads and TikTok. So one is free, one costs about $80 a month, which isn't really too crazy in my eyes, because you have to have a tool to find products. And I know I could give you 5 different tools. I could tell you to use AdSpy, Ecom Hunt, all these different tools. And sure, you could do that. But I personally believe master one thing before moving to another. I really don't believe you need 10 different ways to skin a cat here. So let's actually cover first off how to use PP ads. So this is again about $80 a month, and it depends. You can play around with the settings, and I highly recommend do not just copy what I do in the videos, because you have to think on your own. You can't be a robot. You can't be an NPC. I am going to give you a template, but it is up to you to advance that, to think of new things outside of the box after learning the theory as to why we use a product like this. So the first thing you can do is specify your location. Now, this really doesn't matter. You can do United States, you can do Germany, Canada, UK. You can find great products in all types of countries, but we're just gonna do United States as the baseline, and then we'll do shop now. Ecom platform can be Shopify. Again, it doesn't really matter too much. You can play around, and then we'll do ad impressions of, let's say, like 500,000, I think is pretty decent. Now, I like to also do the dropship filter if I'm not seeing anything good here when I go just to all, but let's see what we got here. So, all right, so the MagSafe cases, is this a dropshipping product right here? Yeah, it feels pretty dropshippy, honestly. Yeah, it's something that charges your phone 100%. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got a humidifier. Yeah, this is one of the most classic dropshipping products. I would say this is actually a bit saturated. If you're gonna sell a humidifier, sell something that has a different design, because this one is saturated. But as you can see, you can find winning products. You can find things that really do sell immediately. So let's scroll down to the next row right here. Okay, so awesome. Period cramps. Yes, I know this product. This is the little menstrual relief belt. This is another product. It is a $1 million dropshipping product. So just off of the first page, and obviously what you need to do is scroll down, go through 5, 10, 15, 20 pages so that you can build up a list and then get those quoted from your supplier so you understand which one of them has the margin. You need to be picky because, again, you don't have an infinite amount of money. You might have only $100, $200 to test a product, and in that case, you need to be picky. It has to be something that matches all your criteria. If it doesn't, do not sell it. But for these two products, great margins on both of them, solve a problem for a huge audience. So yes, these would be products that would be interested in selling. Now, obviously there's other categories. So we want to play around with the search. We can't always do the same search every single time, because then again, if everyone sees the same products and has the same filters, you're all competing against each other and it's just gonna be a giant nightmare. So play around. You might not do shop now, you might do order now. Again, these are incredibly similar. So I'll do this instead. Ecom platform, I won't even adjust. Let's do ad impressions right here. We'll do, again, 500,000. You can do 100,000 minimum. You can definitely find good products with 100,000. Now, I would say first seen, this is important. I like ads that have been seen recently because that means the products are working right now. And because we did order now as the actual objective, I can guarantee that's why we have very little ads here, but let's actually see. Okay, so we got a little massage roller. I can take a look at the website. So let's click into this and we can see, okay, yeah, pretty basic website. Oh my God, look at that GIF. So blurry. Disgusting. Oh, stock image photos. Jeez Louise. Whoa, amateurs. But that actually makes me really excited because if they're making a lot of sales with this crappy website, imagine what you can do with a well-optimized website, and that is dropshipping 101. You take a product that's working but isn't being executed at a high level, and you iterate on it. You make a better version with the website and the way you market, and that's how you steal market share and become the #1 seller. But again, there's so many different things you can play around with. So let's again do no call to action button, and then yeah, we have a ton of different pages of stuff. So you're gonna go through these. You have to put in the work. You need to find at least 20, 30 products before you start getting those quoted. If you only find 5 to 10, there's a good chance only one of those actually has the right margins before you start selling. And when you are doing dropshipping and you're trying to get results ASAP, you should have at least 5 to 10 products that you're always working on and you're ready to test. So again, the more the merrier. So put it in the time and you're going to get a ton of value out of PP ads, way more than the $80 a month that you'll ever spend. But just like I said, you can do United States, you can do Germany, for instance. It really doesn't matter. Call to action button you can do with and you can do without. You can play around with the impressions. You can play around with the likes. It really doesn't matter. Play around with it. Use your own brain, because if you don't, you're just going to be an NPC and you're not going to get great results. If you do what everybody else is doing, you're not going to be able to stand out and actually get success, because the majority of people that do dropshipping do not succeed. And then obviously PP ads is always evolving, and by the time this video comes out, they might have new features. So we can see right here they have a winning product section. So we click on this and then boom, they got a collection of all these ads with winning products. So the Merry slides, again, taking the concept of slides and putting a unique twist on it by having this Christmas themed design, that's 100% going to work every single time. So again, you have to play around with different searches. Just because in this video I do dropship and all, doesn't mean you can't do e-commerce, or games and app I probably would avoid, to be honest, but that doesn't mean you have to follow me exactly. That's just the main idea I want to get across to you, because when you're able to iterate and take what I've taught you and make it better and do it in the way that works for you, that is how you will get success. But let's get into TikTok. So for TikTok, personally, what I like to do is just do hashtag research. So we would go on to something like Amazon must-haves. Amazon must-haves is a great one. So we'd go to the hashtag section here. And what I do is I watch these videos. I see what are they selling, and I try to find the Amazon links, because with a lot of these accounts, they review a ton of products. So what you'll do is you'll see that video and you're like, okay, that product's pretty interesting. Let me go to their Amazon link page. And then yes, they have links to all the products they advertise. So let's just go back quickly to that video so we can see this product. It's charging something. I really don't even know what it is, but I'm going to go to Amazon Finds, and personally, what you need to do not look at the top videos. Actually scroll down a bit, because all the top videos are saturated. That's where everybody else is looking. So I immediately am just going to scroll down before I even look at anything. And then I'm going to go into here. Okay, let's see this one real quick. Amazon workout favorites. Okay, that's interesting. Anything cool here? Clothing, I mean, sure, you could try selling clothing like this because it's stretchy, so you'll get less returns. Is there anything else? Is there actually like equipment? No, it's just her showing off her booty gains. Okay, well, you know, if I was doing TikTok normally, I would say that's fine, but not for a course. All right, so car gadgets, what do we got? Come on, show me the sauce. Oh my God, that is the cheapest looking thing. I mean, what is that, a vape? I can't tell. Napkins? Jeez Louise, who is buying this crap? But again, this is something where it is a little more time intensive, and that's why I personally like PP ads, because you're going to find products much easier. But if you want to be a cheapskate, you want to be a broke boy, then I guess you could do it this way. I mean, it's totally fine, honestly. You just have to put the research. I know this person, for instance, she has a lot of great products she reviews. So really, once you start doing this method, you're going to notice you're going to see the same accounts over and over and over again. So you should build up a list of, okay, let me follow this person, and every day check on them, see what new videos they have, what new products they're promoting, because maybe they're not getting a lot of views on that video, but it's still a really great product. So we can see right here, okay, Christmas, okay, perfect. So seasonal, that looks pretty cheap, not gonna lie. Anything, okay, so this one's a dud, and yeah, you're gonna have to go through it. We're gonna have to put in the work. Anything interesting here? Ornaments, again, too generic. You can't really build a brand off of that. So we'll go over here to organizing must-haves. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so a jewelry organizer. I could see people paying $25, $30, $35 for this. This is something that's really interesting. And she posted this only about a few weeks ago. So it's pretty untapped, which is great to see. So this might be something we're interested in selling. And again, when I go to my product research team, I tell them to find products using PP ads. I tell them to use it based off TikTok. So we can see right here for this researcher, they're mainly finding a lot of products in PP ads. So let me see if I can find a quick example. This person, yeah, look at this. All these are from TikTok, and okay, access to 9, not the greatest example, I know. Did they ban TikTok in America? Is it finally happening? Is the gold mine over? I don't really know, but I can still watch videos here. But typically it is a mix. So if you put in the work, so with TikTok, like I said, you want to do hashtag research. So first off, let's say we do the Amazon must-haves, then look at other hashtags, because you don't want to just do Amazon must-haves. This is the starting point, but you use this to do a branch-like effect. It's the root of your tree, and then, okay, look at what else we have. Amazon finds. All right, let's do some research here for a bit, and then let's see what else we have. So we got Amazon. So yeah, let's do Amazon. And we go in here, TikTok made me buy it, TikTok made me do it. So again, build up a list of hashtags. When we have our one-on-one calls with you, you need to have a list of hashtags that you are always researching, a list of creators, so that we know you're actually putting in the work. And when we do our first one-on-one call, and we're gonna, give you a little bit of leeway, when we do that second call with you after a week, we expect you to have a list of products and have a list of hashtags and all this stuff that you're actually putting in the work, because again, it's super basic, but it just requires time and effort to do. So we can see right here all the different hashtags. TikTok made me buy it. So we'd scroll through these. Again, you would have to scroll down a bit, avoid everything that's at the top, because again, it's like the iceberg. That's where the real value is. It's under the water, because that's where people are afraid to go. So again, those are my major 2 ways of doing product research. Build up a list of hashtags, build up a list of creators, always be following them and seeing what they're promoting. And then with PP ads, play around with different searches and different filters, and then build up a list of products. Now, you might be wondering after doing this, how you can actually find and source suppliers for a product that you're interested in selling. And we will talk about that in a later video in this section.